There was a horrible, horrible thing that happened to an assistant principal by the name of Kendra Rogers in the Corsicana school district. Now, I want you to hear this story of what happened to her. I mean, it's like, and you wonder why people don't want to work in public schools. Let's go ahead and roll that.
When I arrived, the teacher and students were outside the classroom. One student was holding his head, having been assaulted by the student remaining in the classroom.
What she describes is a violent confrontation, much more than what the district called a classroom disruption.
He picked up a chair and acted as if he would throw it. He finally did throw it at me, but I caught it midair. He picked up another chair to throw at me when another assistant principal entered the room. I used the first chair to block the second. He picked up a third and threw it at the other assistant principal, and I used that initial chair to block the one that he threw at her. After blocking the chair thrown at the other assistant principal, he threw a wooden hanger at me, but I couldn't stop it fast enough. The hanger hit me in my right eye and knocked it out of the socket. I grabbed my blood was pouring out of my head and stumbled out of the classroom door.
Rogers care flighted to Parkland, emergency surgery to try and save her eye.
Doctors were able to reinsert my eye. However, they determined that I've been blinded, and they currently believe that my damage is permanent.
She says it's time for the state to reevaluate the education code and how marginalized students are disciplined.
Overly aggressive students need services to meet their needs, but I do not believe the safety of other students and the educational staff should suffer.
Now, definitely, she should have a lawsuit against the district and the state of Texas, to be honest with you, because they did not keep her safe. They're supposed to do evaluations on those children, especially ones who have those violent tendencies like that. And if they have violent tendencies, then they have to have things in place for people like that. That's first and foremost. Think about her situation with her health now, and even her husband that works at the school. Now watching that brother, and I'm like, he just feel helpless. So what could he actually do? You know, sure, he wants to go and act probably some revenge on this kid, but his hands kind of tied, because if he do, he's going to go to jail on some, big charges. You know how Texas is, right? Now, this sister, was an educator for a long time. She got up like any other morning to go to work, thinking, yeah, I'm going to go to work, do my day, and come on home. And she did not think that, I'll be blind in one eye at the end of this particular workday. I mean, teachers, any kind of administrators should not be in some sort of battle royal with anybody. They should not be doing that. They didn't go to school to go fight with students. Then you wonder why a lot of teachers are retiring. A lot of teachers saying, I'm cool, I'm good, I'll go do something else. You wonder why. It's because of the public school. It's just that the system does not protect teachers or even a lot of the staff, the kids either. Look at all these school shootings that's happening. They're not protected. Have you noticed all these things happening at private schools in Texas or any other place? No, because private schools have a right to kick you out. If you become any kind of disciplinary issue, you out. They don't have to have you there. That's why private schools, and that's why the voucher program that they wanted to bring in Texas, I highly support the voucher program, because why can't students go to private schools if they can get a voucher to go? Why not? I support that 2,000%. Put that on the ballot. I would vote for that, the voucher program. Because some kids, maybe they can benefit more from a private education. And if the voucher think about it, all the kids that's in private school right now, they're not getting the state funds. They're paying for school. So why can't they get the state funds when they were the guy if they was in public school? That's how I feel about it. But, I pray that God, give her a miracle to get her sight back. Because, my Lord, knocking her eye out of socket, Jesus Christ, had to reattach her eye. Oh, Jesus Christ. Lord. Yeah. Any teacher out there, any school administrator, God bless you. And I pray that God protect you, because these kids today have no respect for parents, no respect for authority, no respect at all. And if y'all quit and walk away from it, you're in a bad district, I get it and I completely understand.